Boots, Bats and Balls on Six Towns Radio.
Mark, it's been a good Christmas, and better than last year. I mean, this year you're several points more than you had this time last season, and you must be looking at the table and thinking Swansea, Newcastle, West Ham, we can catch these teams. Is the only way up?
Well, that's where we're looking. Obviously, we're just out the top 10, but certainly well within shouting bit distance of the teams that you've mentioned. We've just come through a really strong and difficult period for us in terms of the opposition that we're up against. Arguably, we're still right in the middle of it because we've still got obviously United to come and Arsenal following quickly on their heels, and that's having faced them both in recent weeks and gone to Old Trafford and gone to Anfield and faced Chelsea as well in this period. So we're really pleased with where we sit, given the fact that the computer fixtures, or what the computer threw up at us during this period, was a little bit unkind, but we've been able to come through the most part of it, and we're still in good shape, so we're really encouraged by that.
This could be Stoke's best result of Christmas New Year for 30 years if you beat Manchester United. Don't want to put any pressure on you or anything like this, but it'd be just as hard, if not harder, to beat Manchester United this year than...
Yeah, absolutely. I think this year, in the calendar year 2014 has been great. I think we've picked up more points in the calendar year than any other Stoke previously in the Premier League, so that's something we're encouraged by. But United are a good team and playing well at the moment. Maybe this time last year, or when we played them last year, they weren't in a situation where maybe their confidence was as high as possibly it is at the moment, but it's up to us to ask questions of them, and we always do that against the top teams. Our record against the top teams since I've come here is good, so they know they're in for a difficult game, and they'll have to play well to stop us getting a positive result. Chelsea came here, showed us respect of playing a more defensive game, got people behind the ball, had the benefit of an early goal, which hopefully we can avoid against United, and in the end we matched them for the most part, and I know that they were really delighted to go away from here with a positive result, Chelsea. So it is a difficult place to come to get a positive result if you're a top team, so we need that to continue.
It is a difficult place. Do you think you've turned the corner with the win of West Brom at Britannia Stadium? Can now be a fortress again for 2015?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not sure how many games we've actually played. We've played more away games than home games, so I think we've probably lost 3, won 4. You probably know the stats better than me. Drawn 1. So we have played more games away from here. So our points for them since we've been on the road, and in comparison to our home form, I'm not sure if they're on level par now or whatever. But I think when you look back on the season initially, our home form was a little bit inconsistent, but I think we've got back on track very much so now, and along with that, our away form is a lot better than it was this time last year, and it's continued from the back end of last season, so we're really delighted with that, because that was something that held us back last year. So as long as our home form continues, which we see no reason for it not to, then we feel we're going to have a good season. Okay. Thanks guys.